Hello, everybody. This is Tracy Markley, and I wanted to say Happy World Book Day. I made a video last year of my books that I've written and saying Happy World Book Day to all the other book publishers and authors out there. But I wanted to do it again this year because Facebook told me it was that day again. I didn't know. Anyway, so I want to share my books. My first book, and some of you guys already know this, was The Stroke of an Artist, The Journey of a Fitness Trainer and a Stroke Survivor. And it was a journey of a client who was an artist who was a stroke survivor I worked with for almost 3 years, and his recovery. He wanted his story shared to help people. And so I got it in a book. But the original book title was going to be Dear Stroke, You Suck. At the last minute, I changed it to The Stroke of an Artist because he was an artist and he had a stroke and the stroke of artwork. But it's been over 2 years now, and the book showed up a lot as an art book. So just recently, in the last week and a half, I republished the book. And now it's out again with the new title, the original title we wanted, Dear Stroke, You Suck, The Journey of a Fitness Trainer and Stroke Survivor. So it's the same story written in larger print with updated muscle and anatomy illustrations, and also the illustrations are larger than they were in the first book. So it's I don't know if you want to call it the second edition, but it's the same story, different title, bigger print, bigger illustrations, bigger pictures for easier reading and seeing everything. So 2 books there. Same book, but 2 books. My second book that I published was Tipping Towards Balance, a fitness trainer's guide to stability and walking. And this is it here. Me and my dog Wasabi is on the cover. And this book was written after I had people coming to me often telling me, you know, seniors having a hard time balancing and walking, losing their spatial awareness where their feet are in space. I had a few people tell me they're tripping on tree roots when they go to walk on the trails here in Oregon. And so they're not walking on the trails anymore because the hiking, they're tripping. You know, when they go to the tree roots are coming, their brain and feet are calculating together to step up the height, reach, and come back down. That spatial awareness and proprioception of putting that together, cognitive skills it needed new training and retraining and strengthening the muscles that have to do with balance and coordination and proprioception and all that. So that's what this book is. Tipping Towards Balance, a fitness trainer's guide to stability and walking. And after those 2 books were out, I started getting contacted from many stroke survivors asking for help. Because physical therapy only covers so many visits. That's for all of us, whatever we go through. But stroke survivors, their particular case where they may need 2-3 years of therapy because therapy goes on for a really long time and insurance companies only allow so many visits. Some are very limited. Some people have great therapy. Some people have not such good therapy. I mean, there's many dynamics out there. But now a lot of the survivors are reaching out to fitness professionals. What do we do now? My therapy's over. So I wrote the book, Stroke Recovery, What Now When Physical Therapy Ends But Your Recovery Continues. And each of my books have a chapter on anatomy with illustrations of muscles and bones showing which muscles do which movement. So you have an idea of what muscles and angles and exercises you need to do to bring certain things back. So Stroke Recovery, What Now When Physical Therapy Ends But Your Recovery Continues. And my next book is The Power of Your Spine, How Back Strength and Posture Pilots the Entire Body. And this is basically a whole anatomy book. This actually comes in color and black and white, available on Amazon. I have all my books with me too to sell, but they're all available on Amazon. And the very first one, The Stroke of a Artist, is also an audiobook. So anyway, this book was put together to help teach more about posture and the muscles of posture. I was working with people, they're sitting in wheelchairs, they're sitting in their real scoped, slanted at an angle with their hips, and then they get up and try to walk. But if you're sitting with your posture like this, that's kind of extreme, but angled so much, then you want to get up and walk and you want your body to work in this upright position, but you're sitting like this 12 hours a day, it's not going to work. So all the books have exercises. This one, and all of them have exercises in them too, but this one was brought out really to put more in-depth teaching of the spinal muscles, the back muscles, how the back works, the back and core muscles work together. The back is part of the core, but how they all work together, and how having a strong core helps the limbs and arms and legs work better and stronger. So that's where this book came about. And I have 2 more books coming out soon. One's probably going to publish next week or the week after. And this one I did because I had a lot of stroke survivors contact me and said, do you have a specific book on just regaining arm movement back? So this is the book here. It should be coming out in the next couple weeks, hopefully next week, but I still have some editing I'm wanting to clean up. It's called Stroke Recovery, Regaining Arm Movement. And this will have anatomy of the muscles and the bones, where the nerves come out of the spine to work the hands and arms and fingers, and getting the movements back in all the fingers, and a lot of exercises in it. And so that will be out soon. I'm excited about that, and I have people waiting for that. So we're working really hard. I'm working really hard to get the edited out right now. And then right after that, the book following is going to be Stroke Recovery, Leg Stability, and Walking Gait. And this is the book right here. They're kind of going to be in a series. So going to be all upper body, arm movement, fingers movements. Everything has a chapter in posture, because if your posture's here, this isn't going to work as well. So they all have that in there too. And then the one on the leg. So I'm really excited about the books. Right now we're off work. Fitness studios are closed because of the coronavirus. So I've been working really hard to get these out. So anyway, if you're trying to write a book or wanting to write a book, or you're kind of been doing it a little bit and not doing it, get it done. It's fun. It feels so good when you finish your book and people can read it. And yes, sometimes you get your copy and you go, oh my God, there's a word spelt wrong. And you freak out about it. And I'm self-publisher, so I could just go into my files, change the thing, and re-up and fix the errors. So anyway, happy World Book Day. Write your books. Be proud of your books. They're a lot of hard work. If you're not an author, if you want to support your authors and your friends that are authors, go buy their books. Give them a good review on Amazon, because being an author, it is part of our income. And it's hard work to write a book. It's fun. It's frustrating. It's exciting. The printers jam up on you. You keep refixing and re-going. Anyway, but if you guys have written books, you know the struggles that come with it, but you also know the excitement of taking one of your books and holding them and going, oh my God, I wrote these. So I just am excited, and I wanted to say happy World Book Day to all you authors, and stay safe and support each other. Have a great day.